where should we do it just so we don't make a mess? Welcome, we're here with Charlotte Cardin. Welcome to Muchmusic.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Good. I'm excited for tonight. Excited to play.
We're so excited for you as well. I want to also congratulate you on everything that you're doing so far. I want to talk about your upcoming album, 99 Night. What's one thing that fans should know before the album drops?
Good question. The album is a little diary of a summer where I was going through a lot of stuff and using those moments in the studio to escape that reality and to encapsulate little parts of my life in sounds and stories and themes. And so the album is really take it back to a very specific 3 months of my life, and that's why it's called 99 Nights.
Okay.
It represents that time, whereas sometimes an album, or at least my first album, was years and years of moments and this and that, whereas this one is really kind
Specific
of a little
time.
A little parcel of my life.
I love that. And I mean, since we're at a festival, we gotta know, what is your pre-festival routine? Do you even have any habits or superstitions that you follow? I know some people got a little backstage routine that they do.
My answer to this is the most boring ever, but I just warm up my voice before every single show. I drink a lot of water, but after the show, I will for sure have a drink and just decompress a little bit. But the boring stuff.
No, that's not boring. But you never know, right? If someone has any quirks. What's the craziest thing that has happened on stage while you're performing?
I always think of this show. We were opening for Sting in Quebec City when I was just starting. I had barely played any shows. That was one of my first gigs, and it was a big deal. And just everything went wrong.
No.
There was a storm. The wind was insane. It was the
tornado.
Cold. It felt like a tornado. It was on the Plaine d'Abraham in Quebec City. And it's not even one thing. It's just can you just imagine a show where everything goes wrong? And it was one of the best shows ever because we
that
pushed
experience?
through and we were
Rewarding.
it was very rewarding. But I think that one was a crazy one.
Sometimes have to go through one of those to feel good about it after. Yeah. What would you say is a moment that you had where you had your biggest fan moment? Maybe it was at a festival, you ran into an artist afterwards and you were oh my gosh, I'm fangirling right now.
I mean, my biggest fangirl moment was when Jim Carrey called me 2 weeks ago.
That
was insane. I mean, and it's just it's fresh, but it's definitely, and it was the most meaningful too because I put out a song called Jim Carrey, and he called me the day of the release, and he was I love the song, I love the message behind the song, and he was so elegant and genuine and kind, and we had a real conversation. We spoke for 15 minutes. He was very generous.
I would expect nothing less from him. He's so amazing.
He's amazing.
Girl, talk to Jim Carrey, which segues actually perfectly into my next question. Who's the most famous person on your phone? We've been asking all the artists.
It was a no caller ID situation, which I get, of course. So I don't have his number. We haven't been texting since, but still a highlight of my life.
Your new song Confetti, it's such a bop. It's doing great numbers. How do you feel about the song?
I love it. I love confetti.
Let's kick off before your performance. Do you want to pop some confetti with me?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Where should we do it? Just so we don't make a mess. Outside there. 3, 2, 1.